Thank you for joining in, party people, on the road to E3 2017. What is going on? I am Fumencho. I'm joined by PhenomSage, my good friend Matthew. How's it going, my boy?
Hello, my boy. We are so close to this E3 hype.
Yes.
Like a little bit more than 3 weeks right now.
I know. The hype, it's building up. Like, the rumors are starting to fly everywhere. Things are starting to get a little crazy. And the excitement is definitely in the air for sure.
It's crazy how many things are coming out now.
It's kind of scary. I don't want anything big to get leaked before E3. I really don't. But
Yeah.
we'll be there to talk about it for sure. Anyway, with this video, we're going in on our predictions. We're talking about third-party press conferences, EA, Bethesda, and Ubisoft. I guess Ubisoft. I mean, I don't really know.
Yeah, no.
I don't really. We'll talk about Ubisoft.
It's not predictions for Ubisoft, that's for sure.
We'll definitely talk about it for sure. Let's just jump right in since you're my guest.
Alright.
What is your first? We have like 4 or 5-ish predictions for each of the press conferences. I think Matthew said that you only had 4. I think I have 5 on one of mine.
I have 5 for 1.
Okay. So let's just jump right in. What is your first prediction on EA?
So yeah, we're doing this in order of their schedule on E3. So EA, then Bethesda, then Ubisoft. My first prediction for EA, I'm not gonna go standard, what I think you might go for. I'm gonna go for a little hope dream of mine.
Oh boy.
Star Wars 1313, my boy.
Yeah, you were.
It's time.
You were. I heard you talking about this. So we were talking a little bit before we started recording. You mentioned this. I was like, this title is dead. It's. I don't think this is a game anymore. Like, this was scrapped years ago. When was this shown?
So.
When was this IP announced? I can't even.
Like 2009, I think, is when it was shown.
That was 2009.
Yeah.
You know, 2009 was like forever ago, right? Like almost 8
See,
years ago.
Here's my reasoning. Just a few years ago, Kathleen Kennedy herself said that they still might bring this back in a big way.
I don't think it's going to be 1313. They might use that engine.
It might not be 1313, but I think that it might be what 1313's original concept was, which was basically like an Uncharted Nathan Drake adventure for Boba Fett.
Yeah. I don't know.
I think that would be really hype.
I think it would be too, and I think that would definitely bode well for EA showing off, capitalizing on just the Star Wars brand itself.
Give me an Uncharted cinematic Star Wars game.
Yeah, I mean, but if anything, I guess we'll jump into my next prediction. If we're getting Uncharted from anything, it's going to be from the Star Wars game by Visceral, which we saw a glimpse of last year. And, you know, Annie Hennig, of course, is I mean, my God, I have nothing to add to that. I mean, we already know.
She's fantastic.
Yeah, she's fantastic.
She's fantastic. I just, I'm wondering how she's the lead writer, I think, on that game.
Yeah.
Which is great. I mean, she's a fantastic writer. She's the reason why Uncharted 1 through 3 are so good in the first place. The thing is, we still don't even know what kind of game it is, so.
I mean, from what we saw, it's third person. It looks open world-ish, but I'm not 100%
we saw
sure.
A brief cinematic.
That wasn't cinematic. That was gameplay. It said early in.
Person.
It was early in-game footage.
Early in-engine footage.
No, it said in-game footage. I just watched the trailer.
Okay, well, it was a cutscene. We still don't.
It was not a cutscene. It was him walking out of a doorway.
No, it was not.
Yes, it was. It was him walking out of a doorway, and you saw the giant starship in the background. Anyway, regardless, it's hype. We're definitely gonna see this game. I'm guessing. I mean, that's. I think out of all of the Star Wars games, I want to see Visceral's the most. So, hopefully, fingers crossed. That's gonna be one of my predictions. You want to jump into your next?
I'm looking at this footage right now.
Oh my God, Matt! Are you kidding me? Right? You really don't believe in me that much? You're kidding me, right?
I just need to see this for myself.
All right. Well, while you're doing that, I guess.
Yeah, give me another one of yours.
I'll jump. Well, it's during that same little skit that they did regarding Star Wars.
This is a cutscene.
All right. It's a cool concept and it looks great regardless. Can you please? That's not a cutscene, by the way. It's full gameplay. Anyway, it's him walking. All right, we're done. All right, the next game. I guess I can kind of put these ones together. Is the Star Wars game by Respawn. Now, a lot of people haven't been talking about this at all. Now, Respawn, they're the guys that did
Titanfall.
Yeah, Titanfall. So this is kind of a big deal. Like, is this going to be another online shooter? from what they were showing, it looked like there was going to be lightsaber duels in the game because they had.
It looked kind of like
mocap.
a competitive game almost.
If it were getting like a straight up like competitive lightsaber duel game, like we've all wanted for like years now, decades even. I think I'm excited, but can Respawn pull that off? Because they only do shooters. So I'm curious, like what that, I don't know. It looks exciting. I like Respawn as a studio. Titanfall 2 was amazing. Such an underrated title. It just got steamrolled by Call of Duty and Battlefield with their own EA's own game. Battlefield 1 steamrolled that. So I hope Respawn has a success under them, and I hope they get a chance to actually show it. So, but knowing EA, they'll probably end up shoving Battlefront in front of all these Star Wars games, unfortunately.
And then the obvious one, the one that everybody's excited for, Battlefront 2.
Yeah, obviously that's the one I just mentioned. Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know what else there is to say about it that hasn't been said.
All eras. We're gonna be able to play as Rey and Finn and
I just want the campaign to be good. That's all I want.
I don't care. Like, I don't care about this game at all unless they show something that like blows my mind at E3. I don't really care about this game at all. Visually, my God, the game looks amazing, and I'm excited to see what kind of planets we're going to be going on.
Give me good campaign. That's all I want.
Yeah,
and it's a cool idea for a campaign too.
Yeah, definitely. I just hope it's executed properly and it's not like some weird just like online mode that's offline with like a campaign tied to it. I hate that so much. Like, they need a full-fledged campaign. Like Call of Duty does it beautifully, and Call of Duty's main priority is online. So I don't understand like why other shooters have problems with that. Next on my EA predictions list, I have obviously the one that we're all excited for. Sports games such as Madden 18, FIFA 18, and NBA Live 18.
Why would you include that?
That's
not even on my list.
They go through this every year. It's like 45 minutes of their press conference. I mean, let's
not spend any time on this, please.
Okay, so the next prediction.
Next prediction.
Do you have any more for EA?
Yeah, I do.
Oh snap! Let's go.
New Need for Speed game.
Yeah, that was mine. That was mine too, and I'm actually excited for it as well. I think Need for Speed, the games have slowly been getting like better and better. I feel like, and I've heard that this one's gonna be like a soft reboot of the entire series. They're trying to go back to the roots. I feel like they say that with every one of their games, though. To be fair, but
yeah, I haven't played one since like Underground 2. But Underground 2 was awesome.
A decade ago. Oh my God.
Yeah.
I played Rivals. I think it was Need for Speed Rivals, and that was okay. But hopefully they have found a new type of gameplay where they can, really shine. But I'm excited to see it. Need for Speed's always a cool game to look at. Hopefully they don't try to like do that edgelord stuff that they did last Need for Speed game. That was disgusting. I was like, the game's always nighttime, and like it has real life cutscenes, and like it was just like really stupid. Like the way
the real life cutscenes has been like, isn't that a staple of Need for Speed?
Yeah. But like it's just like the cutscenes were really dumb. It was like a bunch of teenagers going to a party or something. Like, what the hell? Like, what is?
I thought this was a racing game.
Yeah, like I mean, like I don't. Why don't they just make a Fast and Furious game? Like, I don't understand. Like, Fast and Furious has like such a fun, stupid.
Wonder what
story.
I want?
What?
Wait. Holy shit! Is this EA? This might actually be EA.
Oh boy, what's Matt going on to?
Hold on. Give me a second.
But yeah, I don't really like what they've been doing with Need for Speed when it comes to the brand itself. I think the gameplay is fine, but the brand of it is kind of...
Ah, man, it's not EA. Okay. Damn it. Wanna know what I still want, though?
What?
New Split Second.
Oh my God, Split Second was so good. Split Second and Blur. Do you remember Blur?
I do remember Blur.
Both of those games were super, super cool. Yeah.
New Split Second.
Wasn't that Who made that game? Wasn't that like Disney Interactive?
It was Disney.
Yeah, I thought it was. Yeah, I remember. I was like, what? That was weird. But yeah.
Sumo Digital made it. Holy shit.
Sumo.
I did not know this.
Yeah. Anyway, I think that's pretty much it.
Like Sonic.
Yeah.
Sonic Racing. And Little Big Planet.
I think that's pretty much it with EA.
Nope. I got one more.
Oh, okay.
New Battlefield, boys.
You
gotta
think
release
what?
it yearly. Gotta
release it.
No
way. I think Battlefront is taking up DICE's hands on in this year. I think they're gonna kind of go interval like Battlefront, Battlefield kind of thing Although I think that's really stupid, and they should just try to make good games, not try to make yearly quotas. But, yeah, I think that's pretty much it. Are we jumping in?
Wait. One more.
Oh my god, Matt. You've exceeded your limit, boy.
I'm just kidding.
Alright, let's jump into Bethesda.
Let's do this.
You already know what I'm gonna say.
This might be the most interesting one, just because.
Oh, because we have no idea.
A bunch of fun things you might predict, and we have no idea.
Yeah, like this is the one that we just like have no clue. Like
save the big one for last. Come on.
I mean, you already
save it for last. Save it for last.
All right. I think we're gonna get some Quake gameplay. I think it's time to see that game.
And a release date.
And and a release date too.
Soon.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be like August or September.
Yeah.
It looks hype. Like they did show a little bit of gameplay, I believe, like the tail end of last year or like the beginning of this year, and my god, it looked crazy. I mean, it's 128 frames per second, exclusive for PC. It's exactly what Quake fans want. So, yeah, I think it looks pretty cool. I probably won't be able to play it on my PC because there's no way this thing can run that. But I'm definitely excited to see some gameplay, and I hope the game does well in the competitive scene. So that's exciting.
All right. Here we go. Now we're getting into some real shit.
Okay, let's go.
Doom 2.
Okay, so here's what I put on my list. I put something Doom related. I wasn't sure if they were going to go straight Doom 2, maybe new DLC or something. I don't really know.
Doom 2. Doom 2.
I think a tease. I don't think they're gonna go like full. Yeah, it'll be a tease, and it'll probably come out next year. But I could see them.
Expect it this
Doom.
year, no.
Doom has been so great for Bethesda. Like they've built a sort of brand, honestly. Like with the recent Doom.
Id
is
done.
Yeah, Quake is done.
Quake is done.
It
doesn't have anything else they're working on. Get on that Doom 2, man.
It's time. Doom was a tremendous success, critically and financially.
Some people claim it's too soon. I think not.
I don't think so. I mean, if the game comes out next year, that's 2 years. That's perfect.
Isn't that 3 years?
It came out in 2015, right?
Wait, no.
No, it's
it failed in 2015.
Yeah. But still, that's a good amount of time for sure.
Yeah,
I mean,
come on.
2 years is plenty for a sequel. And Doom, I mean, it's a first-person shooter. What do you expect? It's not that complex. There's so much you can do with this. Like they just. I'm telling you right now, Doom was just the beginning, for sure, without a doubt.
Oh, I definitely think we're getting a sequel. It's just a matter of, are we getting a sequel this soon?
Yeah.
I think yes.
You think yes?
Doom 2, please.
Oh, I want it so badly. I think we're gonna see. They're gonna have to at least mention Doom because that game is just again a tremendous success for the company. And my next game
nominated for GOTY.
Yeah, and they had that awesome guitar ballad at the thing too. That was really cool. The live music.
Yeah.
The next game on my list is going to be again. It's an obvious prediction. Is Wolfenstein.
Yeah.
We're gonna see Wolfenstein in some way, shape, or form. I don't know what this is. Are we getting a continuation of what Wolfenstein has been, or is this going to be like a reboot like how Doom was? Are we getting a brand new Wolfenstein game?
I know that the New Order devs haven't been working on shit recently, so I know that the new Wolfenstein is coming.
What if id is behind it?
No.
What if like Bethesda was like, you did wonders for Doom, take over Wolfenstein for us as well?
But the devs who did New Order did wonders for Wolfenstein too.
Yeah, true. But like, I think it's time for like a new direction for Wolfenstein. I think it's time to do something a little different. If they go in new direction,
I don't care. You're not taking id though. We need Doom 2 more.
Yeah. No, I get you. I definitely get you on that. But I'm excited for Wolfenstein. It's always a fun game to look at, and yeah, I'm excited for Wolfenstein. What's your next prediction?
All right, you ready?
Yep.
Fusroda!
Yeah, is it time? Are we going there?
It's time.
It's time. Oh my goodness. Okay, Elder Scrolls Online. We're gonna see it.
No, not Elder Scrolls Online.
No, this is one of my predictions. No, I'm not ready yet.
Switch.
I'm not ready.
Elder Scrolls 5 on the Switch.
I don't think we're getting this at the Bethesda press conference. I'm still not even sure if this game's even coming out. Like, I still don't 100% believe this game is happening. Maybe if they release it on the eShop for $20, I just don't see this being released as a physical copy. Like, I just don't.
Quake Champions confirmed on Switch.
No way. I could see Elder Scrolls Online on the Switch, though. That might be a good idea. Being able to play that in bed. But yeah, Elder Scrolls Online is definitely showing up there, without a doubt. All right, let's talk about the one that
let's get into the one that
we all want to talk about. Yes. Elder Scrolls 6. Do you think? I'm gonna predict this now.
We're getting a tease. There's no way we're not.
I think we are. I think you're gonna see Todd Howard get on stage, and then everyone in the audience is gonna already know what he's gonna say. Like everyone in the audience is gonna go crazy. Todd Howard's gonna be like, "Yep, yeah, it's that time. It's about that time. Here's a cinematic trailer."
The thing is, though, hasn't every Elder Scrolls game been like released immediately?
Well, I mean, that's the thing. I could easily see them doing that again. It did wonders for Fallout 4. The way they launched that game, the way they just revealed it.
Fallout was teased. It was teased exponentially up to E3.
Yeah, but nothing official. It was like really like people teasing on Twitter and stuff. They didn't have.
No, they released that full trailer before E3.
Did they?
Yeah.
No, they didn't.
Yeah, they did. They released that trailer before E3. I remember because I was like, why would you release this now and not just wait till E3?
I can't remember, but I mean, regardless, I think it's still a possibility, even if it's not being teased. They're gonna want to keep this one a secret for sure.
We're getting Elder Scrolls 6 this year?
It's a possibility. I think we're definitely gonna get a tease for sure. That's one of my predictions. But getting it this year, that's the big question right there. Is it possible?
I don't think it would go up against Zelda and Red Dead. I don't think it's hard.
I think Bethesda knows what they're doing. Bethesda can say what you will about their games. I know a lot of people like to throw around like laggy, glitchy, or whatever. I personally have never had problems with their games at all. So I mean Bethesda beat out Skyward Sword. Remember that? Skyrim beat out Skyward Sword. So that was
that was a travesty.
That was. People lost their minds about that. I'm not sure. It's hard for me to decide which game is actually better. Because I know
which game is better.
Oh, shut up, Matt. Zelda fanboy, shut up. You shut your dirty mouth. Skyward Sword and Skyrim are both fantastic games, and you already know how I feel about Breath of the Wild.
But this is even worse. This is even worse with Breath of the Wild. If Elder Scrolls 6 stole it again,
oh my God, there would be.
I don't even think it deserves it. If
we're talking about a game that's hypothetical here.
But to be fair, Bethesda they have a template for their open world games. They follow it to a T.
Yeah, but that template has been altering throughout the years. Fallout 4 changed the pace of their entire game.
People would argue for the worse.
I strongly disagree. I think Fallout 4 had a much stronger story than any of Bethesda's previous games. And the way that story was structured, the companion system.
Okay, even if you do want to say that though, the Bethesda open world RPGs are generally the same, and in terms of execution.
Great.
Just like they have a formula.
Yeah, no, I get that. I mean, Fallout and Fallout is Elder Scrolls with guns. Fallout.
When I compare that formula to Breath of the Wild, it doesn't compare.
I don't think that's a worry of Bethesda though. I don't think they really care. Releasing it this year, it doesn't.
I'm just saying that But they have to go up against Red Dead too financially. That's not smart. Yeah, that's not a smart thing.
It's definitely not. But again, it's two vastly different games. I mean, they might be both open world, but they appeal to different people. You're talking about swords and dragons versus cowboys.
The context might be different, but the same people who love Grand Theft Auto 5 love Skyrim.
Well, the same people that like Grand Theft Auto 5 like Tekken 7. Gamers are gamers. They're gonna play what looks good regardless. It's just
I'm saying that they both appeal to this huge casual market.
They appeal to
and releasing them around the same time is not smart.
I don't know. It depends. What else is taking that November spot? You could say that for any game.
But it's different. These two are Rockstar and Bethesda make those casual games.
Okay, so what if Days Gone comes out in November instead? That game's getting steamrolled for sure by Red Dead.
Oh yeah, I know.
So that means
anything's gonna get steamrolled by Red Dead.
Oh yeah, you're probably right. But is it every game destined to be doomed in November?
Yeah, I would say so.
I don't think so. I think there's a way. Okay, maybe if Nintendo releases a game in November, I think then they're safe because Nintendo is very, very different compared to Red Dead. Like if they release like a Pokemon Stars in November, that wouldn't be a competition at all. Anyway, I think Elder Scrolls is coming out this year. No, I'm not gonna say that. I think Elder Scrolls 6 is going to be shown at E3. I'm gonna put my money on that. I hope and I dream and I predict. Are we jumping into... What are we doing with Ubisoft? What's going on here? How are we doing this? Hello?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Don't do that, man. What is wrong with you? All right. What are we doing for Ubisoft? I put down 2 things.
What?
I put down...
Wait, only 2?
That's all I can think of besides what they've already announced. I mean, we already know...
I put what they already announced on there.
Oh, okay. Well, I think we're going to see full gameplay demos of Assassin's Creed and Far Cry. I think we're going to get, like, big gameplay breakdowns, 10, 15-minute demos of those games.
Those will be showcases. Just let's hope to Jesus that this conference isn't fucking 2 hours again, please. Please.
And, the next one I put is a wild prediction.
Wait. Oh, wild prediction? Okay.
I think we're gonna get a new Rayman game. I think it's time. When was the last time we got a Rayman game? Was it Rayman or Legends? That was years ago.
That would be hype.
If we get like a 3D Rayman game, or even like a
that's not
in the vein of I don't want another game in the vein of Origins like that.
2D Rayman like it's always been.
No, I'm good. I want my 3D Rayman. Like it's time for Rayman. Like Rayman was a fantastic 3D game. I love those games. Like I want a new one. I think that's what I want. I'm just predicting a Rayman game in general. I think it's time. It's been years since the last Rayman game. I think having it geared towards the Switch. I mean, it'd probably be multi-plat, but they would probably gear it towards the Switch. That's a good idea. Yeah, that's really all I have besides what they already announced. Like, what's that? Project Cars 2? What's that game called again?
Crew.
The Crew 2.
Yeah.
I actually like the Crew. It looks kind of cool. So I'm excited to see what they do for the sequel.
Crew sucked, but let's hope the sequel's better.
I
got some predictions.
I'm just gonna say this though. I'm genuinely excited for Far Cry and Assassin's Creed to be shown though. Like I am.
Yeah, let's go a little bit more in depth in those.
Yeah,
So what we know about Far Cry is apparently it's Wild West themed.
That's the rumor. That's the rumor on the street for sure. And I would like to see that. But is that coming
I feel
up?
like that fits really well.
But is that coming out this year? Can this year have Red Dead and Far Cry 5 Western? Can this work, Matthew? I don't think so.
Judging by this year, 2017 doesn't give a fuck. It's gonna release all the good games.
But when is the game coming out? Is it coming out this fall? There's no way that's gonna stand up against November.
Yeah, I know.
No way.
I said.
I'm sorry,
okay, maybe it might not come out this year though. They said these games are coming out by the end of the fiscal year,
which is like spring 2018.
Yeah,
I think it's like March is the end of the fiscal
2018.
I could see that. One of them definitely is. I think Assassin's Creed is coming out this year. I think Far Cry 5 is going to get pushed.
It's going to be the holiday title.
Yeah, for sure. And I think Far Cry 5 is going to get pushed to next year because we had Primal last year. And I mean, I know that's a different game, and I think that was a different studio, playing around with that. But
that was just laziness, man.
I've heard it wasn't terrible.
Did you hear that they completely reused the Far Cry 4 map?
I don't want to hear that. Okay.
I got another prediction for you, though.
Okay.
Something that I'm genuinely excited
They said they had more. Like, there's more surprises that they haven't talked about. I think that might be Rayman, so there could be something else as well. There's something I'm missing, too. Go ahead. I already know what you're going to say.
I'm genuinely excited to see this gameplay, man.
All right, go ahead.
Mario Rabbids RPG, boys.
Okay. I don't know if we're going to
see...
Yeah,
that's the big but is we might not even see this at Ubisoft.
I don't think so because it is.
I've actually counted on seeing it at Ubisoft.
Yeah, because it.
But I feel like I have to mention it because it is Ubisoft working on it.
Oh yeah, and it is it's a hype game for sure. Like I'm excited. It's been a game that's been talked about for almost a year and a half now. Like that's crazy. I remember the rumors popping up.
You might see it at both actually.
I think so too. Like in a sizzle reel, or like they might mention it, but they're gonna focus more on it at Nintendo's thing or whatever. So
yeah, I think so too.
I'm excited for it though.
That means that game is coming out 2017.
Oh, I think so. I think it is. I think it's actually coming out sooner than we think, too. I think this might be earlier than fall.
I think, you want to know what I think?
I think September, August.
August release, boys.
Oh, man. I think so, too. Nintendo has a knack for doing stuff like that. And
it's just they need to fill this gap. They have this gap before holiday season.
Yeah. I don't know. I think it's
either holiday or September.
Yeah. Do you have any others for Ubisoft?
I mean, August or... yeah. Let me see. They're gonna show South Park more.
I just... Do you care about that?
I care. It looks good.
I really don't. I don't know what it is. Like, I just...
Yeah, I don't know what it is either. It feels like something that should really appeal to you, but it doesn't.
I don't know. I mean, I'm a Family Guy fan, so maybe I'm just not into South Park. I don't know.
Like, I just like the look, the gameplay looks fun, and Stick of Truth had some really fun, like,
yeah,
just it was fun to play.
Oh gosh, yeah. And I think we might see that game on the Switch too. I think it's a possibility they can announce it for the Switch. And
I think so too.
I think, yeah, it just works. Like, it's such an easy game to port, and playing that game portably would be so ideal. Like, it's that kind of game you would want to play portably. Like, I'm surprised it's not like on the Vita or something. I mean, I think they have the remote play, but still, like, yeah, I think the Switch kind of needs it.
I am surprised that it's not coming to the Switch. That feels like a Switch game.
It really does, and I think Nintendo would definitely be interested in putting that on the eShop. Or is it being released physically? It's a physical release.
South Park games are always physical.
Yeah. I have one more game, and it's it's a big one.
Oh.
And it's a big if, and I think once when I say this, you're gonna be like, of course.
What? Beyond
Good and Evil 2.
Oh, why did I not think of it? I didn't think of it.
I think this is going to be their big surprise. I mean, I don't know if Nintendo holds any exclusivity over this. That's the rumor that's been going around, that it's going to be exclusive for Switch. I don't think it is.
I heard.
I mean, I don't know. I mean, it has to show up at E3. Otherwise, all of those rumors were all fake. And that seems hard to believe. It's definitely real. I think it's going to be multi-plat though. I don't know. It's showing up. I don't know, but if it is exclusive for the Switch, then it's showing up at Nintendo's for sure. But if it's multi-plat, you think it's?
I think Ubisoft is going to hardcore push the Switch this conference.
Really? Oh,
yeah.
Wow.
They said
they're going to ride those red colors.
Days ago.
That's political.
Just a few days ago, they were like, "Yeah, we are planning on being a major third-party supporter of the Switch." I think, and you want I think they're gonna end their entire conference with that.
Oh, that would be beautiful. That would be really, really nice. I just want to see this game. Have you seen gameplay of the first Beyond Good and Evil?
Yeah, I have.
Like, it looks like...
It's not really my thing, but it looks
like Psychonauts, kind of...
It's like Psychonauts, Ratchet and Clank sort of game.
Yeah, but imagine that that game came out 15 years ago. Like that game, it would look completely different today, so...
Yeah, I know.
And
some of those gameplay mechanics are dated too.
Yeah, I mean, it's time for a sequel, and man, before like people's time. Like, I remember watching E3 back in like 2007, 8, 9, and seeing a trailer for Beyond Good and Evil 2, the one with that pig. Do you remember that trailer?
Yeah.
Where is this game? Like, it was announced years ago. I think it was announced a decade ago. Like, this is like Kingdom Hearts 3.
It's basically like Last Guardian for Ubisoft.
It really is, and I think it's time. I think. Do you think Nintendo has thrown Ubisoft some money to get this game fully developed, or do you think it's just like Ubisoft? Hey, the Switch, let's finally make this game. If it's exclusive, yeah, I think Nintendo definitely threw them the bone. But yeah, I think that's pretty much it. Do you have any more?
That's pretty much it.
Yeah. Ubisoft got just a little more hype right there for a second.
I know I say this every year, but seriously, like, and I usually wind up disappointed with some, but all of these conferences seem like they could be really hype if they're handled well.
Yeah, I definitely agree. The ones I'm excited for the most, I'm excited for all three. I'm excited to watch all three of these, to be honest, because I think I'm excited for the surprises, like if a Rayman is announced, or if Elder Scrolls 6 is announced.
1313.
Yeah, 1313. Who was developing 1313, by the way? Do you know?
See this right now.
Yeah, I'm curious.
Developer.
Because if it's like, what if it is like Visceral, and that's like,
it was just LucasArts who's developing it.
Oh, yeah, that's not even a brand anymore. I think that company went over.
Well, they were
under.
They were absolved.
Yeah. But yeah, that's the end of our predictions, everybody. Comment down below. Let us know your predictions on the third-party press conferences, EA, Ubisoft, and Bethesda. Just throw us some wild stuff down there. I would love to read through some of those predictions.
Yeah, me too. That sounds fun.
Yeah, we can go back and forth.
I like hearing what other people are excited for.
Yeah, so yeah, comment down below.
A lot of the comments I've seen have been like super different from like what I would even think of.
Yeah, I mean, it's a fun time. I love E3. So yeah, comment down below. Give us your thoughts on our predictions and give us your own predictions as well. Make sure to smash that like button if you enjoyed anything that we had to talk about today. And also, please be sure to subscribe to PhenomSage and Fumencio for more E3 coverage. Make sure to click on that bell too. Keep it locked and glued to these channels for more E3 coverage. Yeah.
The really hype stuff is yet to come.
Yeah, this is the small stuff here, but it's still exciting. Like, I'm really starting to feel it. So
it's exciting, but we're gonna get into some real prediction videos come maybe like a week or two when we're talking about Nintendo predictions and
Sony, yeah, it's the big one.
Sony PlayStation predictions.
The reigning kings of E3. So we'll see how it goes for sure. It's gonna be really exciting. Those predictions are gonna be wild. So it's gonna be a fun time. Thank you very much for watching, as I said earlier, and until next time, we will catch you guys later. Bye bye.